Her beauty was so excessive it seemed like a kind of deformity.
Her beauty is a symptom of her disorder.
There was about her not one of those touching little imperfections that reconcile us to the imperfection of the human condition.
She would like very much to be human. But of course that is quite impossible.
Blue Wolf and Friends presents Camp Here and There. Episode 49. A Hole in Your Finger.
Recorder, timestamp, who cares anymore? New entry. Today's therapy session with Adam and Jediah went about as well as sticking a fork in a socket. Which is to say, it had its pros and cons.
Love is a battlefield. But one where everyone's wearing funny hats. You two should really lean into that.
That sounds like fun.
I don't know what you want from me.
Maybe just, I don't know, some indication that you listen?
Ooh, heavy stuff. 10 points for honesty, -8 for delivery.
I still don't understand.
You know, Jediah, in all the mediation sessions I've listened in on...
Wait, you listen to those?
I hear everything. Don't interrupt me again.
You don't...
It's a fair boundary.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't say that shit!
Come on, Jedi. You know he's a demon.
Okay. Go on, Adam.
I was just going to say that in all the mediation sessions I've listened in on, you've rarely said more than a few words at a time, and that's a shame. Because I think you might be the one person our audience wants to hear from most.
Audience?
You know, audience.
Sydney, what does he mean by audience?
Oh, you know. Oh, ghost recorder. Where was I? Well, after that dazzling display of interpersonal progress, Adam suggested we try spending more time together. You know, quality time, with no baggage, and no carry-ons. And Jediah, well, he said yes. So we must be doing better, right? We're doing better. I'll tell you this, Ghost. I'm excited. He said it so fast, too, like it was easy. I almost didn't have time to fear the no. That's great. He means it, I think. Most days. So, today's labor towards relationship prepare is a lunch date. Just me and him and the, slow realization that I probably packed too much butter again. But I've packed a brunch. Big plans. Big plans. Little basket. Little sandwiches. Oh, little bottle of tea I stole from the emergency pantry because Matthew decided I've exceeded my daily tea quota. I told him relationship stability is a medical emergency. He didn't laugh. Yeah, the sandwiches are mostly bread and butter. But not because I'm lazy, although, fine, a little bit because I'm lazy. But mostly because I, can't digest anything else anymore. Beautiful curse. Couldn't love it more. I love puking forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I tried to make little heart-shaped ones, you know? I cut them with a dented old cookie cutter I found in the arts and crafts bin. It's Well, they're kind of shaped like a heart. Kind of shaped like a crooked organ, too, but it's the thought that counts. So I made 2 batches. One for me, one for him. Then I realized he's allergic to whatever's in the butter here. Mostly unpronounceable ingredients and maybe a trace of battery acid for texture. So I panicked and made a 3rd batch that's just toast. Raw toast. Uncooked toast? Bread. I'll be honest, it's just bread. I packed him some bread. Jediah also said he had some things to attend to first. So now I'm waiting under the big buckeye tree behind the art cabin. For my own sanity, I'm going to act like I can be the kind of person who waits patiently for things. Thanks for letting me talk to you to distract myself, Ghost. I'm kind of nervous and kind of excited. Little like a fever going up and down. Warm, cold, warm, panic. Oh, gotta sneeze. Achoo! You ever think about how much life is just waiting? Even when I'm not waiting, I feel like I'm waiting for when I need to wait again. Living is all one big bout of waiting, and the everything in between is a brief reprieve from more waiting. A sweet vacation now and then, but it feels like wearing a shock collar. Waiting for someone to show up, waiting for someone to leave, waiting for someone to apologize or notice you, or waiting to get zapped by lightning again. 11:45. Still within the window of plausibility. You know what they say? A watched pot never boils. A watched Jediah never arrives. But really, it's like the longing takes its claws and carves out a space inside you, and you keep trying to fill it with things, with people, but they're all the wrong shape. They don't fit. It's just pressure, building and building. Still not too late yet. Oh, hello there, little friends. Marching on, left, right, ants in a line, how divine! Little-sized ants this time, not those ginormous species you see back home. No hesitation in your steps, just forward, just the task, like little machines. What drives you? Instinct mostly? Chemical signals? Follow this, find food, return home, repeat? It's almost cruel in its simplicity, in its efficiency. No individuality, no ego to get in the way, just an unflinching devotion, because that's all there is. All there can ever be. No one stops to wonder on the self, no one breaks rank to rest. There is only the work and the doing of it. What must that be like? You're correct. Fitting into the exact shape required. You don't look lonely. You don't need to. There's no room for loneliness in that kind of love. So inhuman an existence. I wonder if I shrunk myself down, really, 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 really small, could I join you? I'd make sure to feed your queen and tend your brood. I would make myself useful. I would never speak out of turn. Oh, but you'd probably just eat me, wouldn't you? How delightfully merciless. And a very efficient use of protein. Good thinking, little ones. Sometimes I wonder if I'm even real when he's not around to see me. But oh, how I want his love, his attention, his validation. And the more I want, the more it hurts. And he's the only one who can dull it. But he's not here. Some things never change. Hi campers, it's Sydney again, your friendly neighborhood nurse announcer crawling back through the airwaves. Happy midday mealtime! It's officially 12:80 p.m. here at Camp Here and There, which means it's time for our daily reminder that chewing is not optional and swallowing is encouraged. Today's edible lineup includes everyone's favorite corn nuggets, though we haven't been able to figure out what it is that makes them glow under a black light yet. A little fun fact for our returning campers, Corn Nuggets was also the name of a short-lived ska band formed in Cabin Widow Spider. Rip, Corn Nuggets. You lasted longer than your drummer's immune system. Today we also have dehydrated peach slices that have rehydrated themselves due to the excessive humidity. Matthew sure can secrete a lot. And, of course, bread. No spread, just bread. You can stare at it for a while and think about your life. That's what I did. We now move on to your scheduled afternoon activity, and I know you're all very excited. So, I will personally be co-leading today's activity, along with Counselor Marisol and that one extremely quiet child who keeps showing up during staff meetings uninvited and whispering riddles about molars. Apparently he's mentoring us? So we're seeing where that's going. But it's called the Trust Gauntlet. That's not what it was originally called. It was originally called Rope Mazes for Emotional Growth. But someone, Joshua, replaced the signage and the budget with a box of Baja Blast Slug Slime Horse Monster energy drinks that he bought off the Stupid Idiot Advice Unicorn. Supposedly, Stupid Idiot Advice Unicorn is facing foreclosure on his home due to some, quote, poor investments in modern art, and could use the income. So now it's the Trust Gauntlet, brought to you by Baja Blast Horse Monster Slug Slime Energy Drinks. Here's how it works. You and a partner of your choosing, or randomly assigned if you're suffering from being an outcast, looking at you, campers with wolf t-shirts, smudged mascara, and a carefully curated sense of detachment, will enter the obstacle zone blindfolded. One of you will be the guide, and the other will be the follower. The guide must lead the follower through a series of challenges using only sounds, informative humming, and increasingly agitated tapping. The follower must trust, must believe, must avoid the muskrats, the swinging bird cages, and whatever that thing is from the lake that Mila and Juno dumped onto the course. At the end, you switch roles. Then we debrief emotionally in the dirt with popsicles. Everyone's favorite flavor, too, unlabeled blue. All campers are required to participate, unless, of course, you are in Shovel Club and having your meeting. The good news, we've invited Camp Overwear to participate, too. The other good news, they accepted. The less good news, they showed up 6 hours early, left a pile of frogs in the supply shed, and rewired half the course with, quote, surprise, epic, and cool enhancements. So, keep an eye out for whatever Natsume meant by blood and splash radius. Let us be good hosts, campers. And now a few bulletin notes. Please stop submitting anonymous suggestions that we host Camp Here and There's Got Talent. We already tried that 2 years ago. Didn't end well. But we'll think about it. To the Shovel Club members woken up at 5 a.m. this morning, we've talked to Rowan about that. And finally, if you are experiencing feelings of deep, frantic loneliness, a gentle reminder that sometimes a walk helps. Sometimes a nap helps. Sometimes you just need to sit in the shade and listen to the ants. And remember that everything around you is alive. You're not invisible. Even when it feels like you are, someone's watching. This has been your daily dose of Vitamin Me. See you on the field, campers! had a problem with my project. Forgot about the timing. Oh, I'll see you later. Yeah, okay. Later. Always later. Man, I thought we got over this.
What a sad little mourning dove you are.
Can we do without the pet names today?
Oh, come now, I'm only being affectionate. Although I must say that tragic little wrinkle between your eyebrows is screaming something devastating. Was it murder?
He bailed. Said he had to deal with his project. No apology yet, just rain check. Like it's a dentist appointment. As if I didn't spend all morning cutting little crusts off of bread like some pathetic housewife.
Ah, the elusive quality time. Slips through your fingers every time you reach for it, doesn't it?
I told myself not to care. But I packed him food. I actually cut off the crust. What kind of idiot does that?
You are so tender. Jediah does not notice.
He noticed.
That is worse, isn't it? You know, it's funny. You give, and when he takes it for granted, you still wonder what you did wrong.
I don't want to turn this into a thing. He's busy. I get like that too. And he's been so much better lately.
It's okay to be angry, you know. You're allowed to be disappointed.
He said he'd show up for me. He agreed so fast. He's trying, isn't he?
In reality, he said no anyway. Just quieter.
I think part of me already knew he'd cancel. That's the worst part. I knew, and I still packed that stupid lunch.
It hurts more to have hope, doesn't it? To taste relief before regressing.
It always used to be no with him. I knew what to expect.
He takes you for granted.
That's not a nice way to think about it. He does so much for me.
Listen, I'm not here to ruin your day further. But I cannot help but hear you and think there is a boy who deserves better.
Oh, so you think that, do you?
With all 4 of my terrible little hearts. Tell me what you need, Sydney. Right now. Do you want to yell? Do you want to cry?
I want to not feel so stupid about the toast.
It wasn't about the toast.
I know.
Have you ever considered showing him that you're not a given?
What?
You're always there, Sydney. Always waiting, always eager, always soft. And he knows that. You know he knows that.
That doesn't mean he's taking advantage.
Doesn't it? He's not trying to win you anymore. He thinks you're permanent, forgiven in advance.
We're not playing games. I don't want to win anything.
No, of course not. You're sincere. That's what makes it so devastating. But he is playing games, whether he means to or not.
I'm not.
And he still won't share what happened to you.
I'm not leaving him. If that's what you're circling, save it.
I didn't say break up. I said show him that you could. That you have that power.
Do I have that power?
Do you? You do so much, and you ask for so little. And for what?
I love him.
And that erodes your boundaries like salt water over bone.
I don't want to threaten him.
Insisting upon your needs is a threat? Have you given more thought to my proposal?
The bloodletting?
You've let him decide so much. The flesh is yours to give or keep, not his.
I'm scared of how much I want it sometimes.
I won't ask you again. You'll come to me when you're ready. Do you want to know the real difference between Jediah and me?
That you're a devil?
True. But I see you, Sydney. The whole you, posthumous pulse and all. You don't terrify me.
I probably should.
Maybe. But you don't.
Hello again, campers! Sydney here, voice of your dinner and designated whipping boy. It is officially evening, 19:07 p.m., which means it's time to consume nutrients, apologize to your assigned buddy during the trust gauntlet, and reflect on how trust is a delicate thing that can, in fact, be kicked directly in the teeth. Tonight's dinner options include boneless blood loaf, vein roast, and nail bed casserole. And for dessert, blood orange slices. Now about today's trust gauntlet. What a journey! Some of you really stepped up. Natsume and Dolly, for example, from Cabin Lanternfly of Camp Overwear, navigated the entire course using nothing but synchronized, syncopated respiration. Inspirational, if a little breezy. I suppose when you've co-authored a secessionist manifesto, a trust gauntlet is more of a warm-up than a pivotal developmental benchmark in your relationship. Though Natsume did take several detours from the official course, once to critique the rope tension, once to optimize a frog placement, and loudly insisted he wasn't trying to impress anyone. Which is interesting, considering he kept glancing toward the observation platform and adjusting his posture every time Adam looked his way. He's always had a complicated relationship with authority. Camper's Dog Day and Catnap found roaring success today with 0 injuries and only 3 emotional breakdowns, which, statistically speaking, is a new record for them. Congratulations! Of course, not every pair was a perfect match, and to whichever counselor said, and I quote, "You're exhausting," please see me after dinner for a friendly little chat about empathy and communication. We'll start with, what do you say when someone is trying their best? Hint, it's not that. Popsicles will be distributed by Marisol, assuming she comes down from the roof. Please eat something and drink water. And if you're mad at someone, maybe try not to say it in front of 27 watching children. Dinner is served. Good luck out there!
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant I'm tired, and it slipped out like that. I'm sorry.
That was humiliating.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Come on this walk with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Ugh, I need my crutches.
Here, lean on me. I got you. You know, Lucille says you shouldn't be recording things.
You know how important it is to me.
Right. Carry on.
So, you didn't show up, and then you embarrassed me, and I know you didn't mean to, but you did.
I know. I've been overwhelmed. That's not an excuse, it's just where I'm at.
That type of back and forth is agonizing, Jediah.
I didn't want to disappoint you.
That's funny, because you did anyways.
I said I was sorry.
I'm not looking for an apology.
Can you be, a little less snippy? It's making it hard to have this conversation.
Sure. Sorry.
What do you need, my love?
I've been thinking about this today. I'm looking for that this won't keep happening, and I don't think I know that.
What does that mean?
It means I can't keep ignoring my feelings. I don't think I I don't think I want to keep doing this. Like, doing this.
Wait. No, don't say that. Please don't say that.
Jediah.
I'll do better. I will. Just don't do that. Just don't look at me like that. We can fix it. I can fix it.
Ow! Stop gripping!
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything you need.
I know you mean that, but it's like, I shouldn't have to threaten you.
That's not fair.
No, it's not. None of this is. But why do you only care once it's like, you don't get what you want anymore?
Come on, Sydney. I've been trying so hard.
How did I die? Go on. Say it. Tell me what killed me. Because I don't know. I've begged you to tell me, and every time you shut down or change the subject or suddenly have to work on your project.
That's not...
What happened, Jediah?
I can't.
Can't or won't?
You don't want to know. You think you do, but you don't.
Oh, excellent! Thank you. I'll add that to the list of things you've decided on my behalf. My home, medical decisions, memory. What else am I not allowed to have an opinion on? My hair? My name?
Please, I love you.
You know damn well I can think for myself.
I've done everything for you. Please tell me, what do you need?
I'm just mad. I'm allowed to be mad.
You can't imagine the hell I've gone through for you. Over and over, how much of it is for you? Christ, I hate this. I hate that I'm yelling at you.
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening. I'm trying, but you keep picking fights with me like that.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm sorry I had one day where I was off, and you blew it up into this whole thing, and you're scaring me, and it's so... I'm always having to make sure you're okay, and that we're okay, and you're not... I can't have one day where I'm tired. I can't...
Jediah.
I'm not sounding right. I don't like it. Just give me time to think, please.
You treat me like a thing to manage.
I said, be quiet.
Jeez. Go back to the cabin.
Sydney, I'm sorry I keep upsetting you. I just couldn't. I just wanted to ask for a moment.
Go back.
Sydney.
I hate when you get like this.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Okay. Let me know when you get back.
Okay. Damn stupid man. Ugh.
Well, that was quite the spectacle.
Oh no. You saw that?
Indeed. I was on my way to check on your condition before taking my leave for the night. I am here. If I may.
You may.
The creature brings the boy's hand to its lips.
Today's episode of Camp Here and There was written and directed by Blue Wolf. The role of Sydney Sargent was performed by Blue Wolf. The role of Jediah Martin was performed by Voicebox Vance. The role of Up and Adam was performed by Dio Garner. The role of Mystery Man was performed by Jalen Askins, with original music composed by Will Wood and produced by Jonathan Maisto. Additional music composed by Kyle Gabler and Another You. Dialogue editing by Beetle Sprite. Sound design by Blue Wolf and Another You. And a special thanks to patrons for making this possible. Special thanks to 8 Cubed and Pichu. To join them and to get behind-the-scenes content like bloopers, development notes, early access to episodes, interactive events, and more, visit the Patreon at patreon.com/bluewolf. You can also join the official Discord server to connect with fellow listeners and discuss the latest episode. Find the link in the description of today's episode. And finally, if you'd like to support the show and ensure we can keep going, the most meaningful thing you can do is to help spread the word. Thank you for listening to Camp Here and There, and remember, onions have layers.